Sponsor Coke.
Everybody went pee already.
You know what, bro? For as much planning as went into this, it feels natural.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
100%.
You know what I mean?
It didn't even feel like we planned it.
Yeah.
It just felt like it's like you don't plan to drive. You know, like you don't plan to do the steps in your car.
There's no correlation.
Yeah, no, think about it. How is that not a thing?
This wasn't even planned. Like, this just feels natural. You know, you don't plan to drive.
You don't.
Bro.
You don't plan to drive.
Okay.
It's like, I know what you mean.
Whoa.
I know what you're getting at. The way you said it, though, is just, it's like, it's a natural, when you get in the car, you don't have to reteach yourself to drive.
Exactly.
I know what you mean by
So
that.
we're
yes.
not reteaching ourselves to do anything.
The way that I
It's
took
natural.
it was like, oh, you don't have to think, oh, I'm going to go to work. Oh, I'm going to drive to work. You don't think that. That's what I thought you meant. So I was like, what the fuck? I mean, what the heck?
What the heck, man?
What the freak?
Cursing. What do you guys think? Cursing? Is that like,
Like,
is that going to be allowed or no?
I mean,
Yeah.
we had it last time.
Yeah. I mean, until you actually start making money on YouTube, you can't curse in like the first like minute.
Yeah.
And like you do like beep out the words. But
Okay. We're 2 minutes in. We're good.
you know, in order to get monetized, I think you have to make over 1,000 views first. And then you have to get the YouTube partnership.
Is that going to be one video hits 1,000 views and then boom, monetized?
The channel.
Really?
Overall the channel.
Nice.
No, you have to apply for monetization.
Okay.
So it's a whole process. Same thing with like Spotify, which we should also do.
I can't believe,
I know someone who could help us.
you
do
know,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, so that'd be cool.
I can't believe
know.
they did it. That was cool.
Yeah,
It's so unexpected. I was like, what?
I know.
But for, privacy purposes, we're not going to say who it is. Right?
No,
Or should we
yeah.
shout them out? Ooh, shout out on the
Shout out.
Insomniac podcast.
See, I feel bad because I don't know her podcast name.
Oh, well.
All right. Shout out to our homie Ravi. I met her in class when we were going to school, and she has her own podcast that she does, and she has it posted on Spotify and everything. And yeah, just shout out to her because she has it on Spotify, and I have no clue how to do that, so we could probably hit her up.
Yeah, we should definitely
But shout out to her.
get on other. Do you think is it hard to get on like Apple Music or not like Apple Music, but like Apple?
Apple Podcasts?
Yeah.
No, it's probably the same process. Just a
Do
different
SoundCloud
platform.
first. We should start off on SoundCloud.
Straight to Apple.
Straight to Apple. That's true, man.
Well, anyways, you guys get to see everything's different. It's been a while, right? Different setting. Fortunately, we don't have someone with us anymore. I've been thinking about doing that. He didn't die, but I wanted to make it sound like he died. But no, he didn't die. Chenta's just getting busier and busier in his life, and he just can't proceed anymore. I mean, it took us so long to get this together because Brian and I moved in together. We're living together, new setting, new spot. So yeah. When was the last upload? Like maybe summer?
Bro, yeah, it's been definitely like 3 to 5 months, I feel like, in that range. I have honestly, I could be way off, but I think it's close to that.
Yeah, see, like, we don't even know when the last one was, but again, like, all love to Chente, always great experiences. He's always welcome back on if he wants to, if he wants to come in and talk, spit some game. More than happy to have him on.
Yeah,
So, nothing but love.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Are you guys feeling the fact that we're like starting it up again?
Oh, bro, it's so exciting.
I
You
love
know,
it,
it's like
dude.
we
I
talked
love
about
it.
Tuesday, and it's like Tuesday's just been in my head ever since we talked about it. It's Tuesday.
I know, it was
Tuesday,
last week
bro.
on, like, what, Thursday? Or no, it had to have been before that. Last week on Wednesday, I
Yeah,
think.
because it's like like we talked about today. We're really not that busy. We just don't communicate enough to like get our schedules to line up enough to where we're all gonna be together at the same time.
Yeah.
And that's always the case.
Yeah, so we're doing better. We got that some stuff figured
I
out
know.
today about kind of being able to get our schedules a little more matched up, which is
Yeah.
nice. So
But also just moving in general has been not a tough process, but definitely a long process to getting this place how it looks. I mean, you guys can see kind of that music theme, how Chenta and I had in the last setting. Right? Very proud of it. Happy with it.
Yeah, like, I mean, moving in with Alex, I think moving in, like, December or November?
November 1st.
Yeah, November 1st. That was a very, very big move for me personally. It was the first time I was moving away from home, like from my parents and from my family. So it was like both a, blessing and like a scary experience, I would say. But now where I see myself, I definitely did not see myself like being comfortable as comfortable as to where I am right now. You know, it's been 4 months living, you know, like on my own and seeing Alex and every day and Drew whenever we can. It's been amazing, you know, and the opportunities and the memories I've created, you know, so far have been great, you know, in this place so long.
Any advice on moving out? Since it's already been moved out for a year now. Any like solid, unique advice?
100%. If it's gonna be with somebody else, make sure that person is 100,000% ready to move out. You know, it's like, and that could be a very tough conversation for, you know, some friendships, but it's gotta be had before. You know, like Alex and I, we sat down at Denny's at like 11 or 12 and we talked it out. Yeah. Like after a workout, you know, we're just tired. And we sat down and we broke it down like, hey man, like truly, like this is going to be like, not, you know, like not only like a big step, but like I need to be able to, you know, to rely on you, because it's not just like, you know, like kid stuff anymore. Like, oh, he just owes me money, you know, like now it's going to be like somewhere where I live, you know, it's like, and that's going to be my home, and that's going to be everything to, you know, because that's going to be by yourself. You're by yourself now, you know, even if it's with a roommate, like your mom, you know, as much as, you know, she would want to, it's not like she's going to pay you rent every month.
No more laundry, no more home-cooked meals, nothing.
100%. And
you're on your own.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah. It's tough, and for me, luckily, it was more of like an upgrade, I would say, in my life. I was able to do it the right way, you know. And when we first talked about it, because we moved out in November, but we've been talking about it for how long, would you say?
Or like maybe 6 months before that?
Yeah, 6 months before that. He was just like,
not only talking about it as in like getting excited, but like actually visually planning it and visually like imagining it. You know, it's like every day on a daily basis, like you need to make your own routine. You need to know when to wash. You need to know when your bills are coming up. Like it's such a daunting thing, but it's so mentally rewarding.
Yeah, true. And
can I ask you guys, did you guys, either of you ever get like nervous that the other wasn't gonna like put up their half, you know?
You know what? I never got nervous about that. Like, cause like for that amount of time, like, yeah, like we weren't like talking about it every day, you know, but like every time that we would talk about it or that I would mention it, Alex would always be like, all right, man, like, you know, like let's do this. Like we're going to do this 100%. And like, cause he had been moved out by himself at that point already, you know, and like I was looking at him more like, hey man, like would you kind of like help me through this? You know, like what's the right way of going about it? And him and I both learned a lot, you know, when I was asking him all those questions as to like when moving out, and that only made him more solid to, you know, to see where he was at, where it's just like, oh no, it's not like he's gonna like pull out at any second, you know, like because every time that we talked about it, it was like consistent and like it was building like a good like foundation for what we have now.
Yeah. You do? Definitely not. Okay, so funny thing is, I never told you this, but living like once moved in now, living at home with my mom, I would never like wash dishes, right? I would just like leave them there and she would do it. Like shout out to her, you know, like she would do it. I got so used to that. And then when I lived with Chente, we would always use a dishwasher. So it was just so easy for letting the dishes to pile up and then put it there. Now with Brian was raised, if you don't mind telling me this, like raised very strict as in cleanliness. And since I was always used to someone else doing it, I wasn't raised like that. So I remember one time I left like the dishes, and the next morning he literally not give me shit about it, but he's like, hey man, like it's pretty disgusting. I was like, fuck. Like so now that's where I'm thinking like, fuck. Like I'm like, I gotta make sure I clean up after myself just to make sure the apartment stays clean. Yeah. You know, like our rooms are separate. Sometimes I could be like disorganized in a pig and leave shit everywhere. But when it comes to like the living room or the kitchen, like I definitely
areas,
I definitely don't want to let him down, and also vice versa. Yeah. And that's one thing that's like, I guess another advice, like if you guys have a common shared place, like be respectful to one another. Like I'm not just gonna ignore the fact that he called me out on it once and just like let it go over my head. Like now he could vouch for me that I washed my dishes almost every
day. Now it's nice, dude. Now it's so. I was so surprised, like, because like he didn't do it like all the time, like like you know what I'm saying, like it wasn't bad, you know, like he wouldn't like stack up his dishes, or, like, but like I noticed it, like I would wash it for him, and like he'd tell me thank you, you know, like, hey man, like thank you, like sorry I left my dish, and then like he would leave his dish. And then he would text me that he left his dish. You know? He'd be like, "Don't worry, bro. Like I wash it. You know, like I was like, you know what, bro? Like I got you. Like don't even trip. You know." But like that was just like him trying to like to show like that he was gonna clean up. I was like, dude, that's awesome,
That's
bro.
good though,
like, don't
yeah.
even trip.
I was like, I want to disappoint him, man.
It's like I think with you two, you guys are both like perfectly fitting to the situation that needed. You know, it's like
100%, yeah.
Brian was coming into a situation where it's like he didn't really know what to expect. Like it was something new for him. It's like it's a lot to have to pay rent. It's a lot to do this, but it's like all that stuff on your side, Alex. It's like you were solid with already. It's like there's no questioning that you were going to be able to put up the rent. There's no question that you're going to be there like each month with whatever expenses or whatever like you guys needed to do to like keep this place going. You know? And it's like on your side, it's like since you already had all that stuff and been moved out. Like the only thing with you is you're a little dirty.
Yeah.
You know? It's like, and there's like the little things that like in the last space, it's like maybe he was a little more comfortable keeping stuff like out or doing whatever.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's like I knew how Brian like was raised. I know being in his place, like how he is. Like if something's dirty, it's like you clean. That's how it's like it is at my place. You know, it's like if you dirty a dish, you wash your dish. You know, and so it's like you always got to do that in the house. And so I knew that with Brian coming in here, it's like instilling that. It's like, dude, it was gonna be great. You know,
Dude,
and so that's all you needed.
Yeah.
And so it's like now this place is so clean all the time. It's like
I definitely do
Yeah.
vouch for that.
Everybody that comes in here is like, "Oh my god, it's so clean."
It's all Brian.
It's like it's so, I was like, dude, like it's not even just me, but like, dude, yeah, it's like it's super nice. Like we have it set up just just how we wanted it, and it's dope. It was little by little, you know, like we got our furniture and stuff. Like
dude,
it was so nice.
Let it go, let go app, let go app clutch. This is where we got this couch. Great deal. Just if you guys are going to move out, one of the biggest things, and not even just financially, if you're to start off, like Brian and I were super privileged that we had the choice of it, right? Yeah. There's a lot of unfortunate people and stories where like they're forced out of it, forced to move out. Like I said, him and I were super privileged that, you know, we had the opportunity to do so, and we knew we were going to grow as a person. So the fact that we had that option, we had to like really, really think about it and just be like realistic with one another. Like, as in, like you said, have those difficult conversations. And not even with just moving out, but with everything in general. Just in life, you just have to have those difficult-ass conversations that are super uncomfortable sometimes. Yeah. Whether it be with friends, family, you know?
Yeah, it's like, because at the end of the day, it's like whatever your anxiety is toward those conversations, like, it's so much better after, you know?
Exactly.
It's so much better after, so.
Exactly.
It's like a release of dopamine.
Yeah, exactly.
You just, like, get...
But, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Oh, like another thing you said, you know, like some people may not be, you know, as privileged because, you know, like some people may not have, you know, those 6 months to think about it, you know, like those 6 months to save up, you know, but whatever it is, it's like if you want to do it. Yeah, dude. It's going to help not only like your mental health, you know, but it's like everything around you, you know, that it's going to come from you. You're going to put yourself at a position where it's like you're going to build off of yourself and you're going to see what you truly can do. There's nothing better that comes out of that. You know, you'd be like, all right, you know, like I got out of that situation by myself and like look at where I am now.
And in a way, it's made me more grateful for the things around me. Like yeah, I complain about stuff, right? Like work or whatever. But when it comes to like stuff in my life or like I have nothing to complain about, whether it be health or like my family members or friends, like there's like nothing that I'm missing in life, nor like I'm like bitching or crying about, you know? So it really does shift your mindset. Like it really does change you. And it could be for the best, for the good or the bad, but that's why you have to really think about it for a long time.
So how's everybody been?
It's been crazy. Besides that, like moving in and like he had recommended me to like get 2 jobs, right? To save up a little bit of money. And I started working at this other place, right? Like this Cuban Mexican place. And I love it, dude. It's not like I love like the place, right? But just like the vibe that it gives off, because working at like at Olive Garden, right, for such a long time, that was my mindset for like, or that was my standard for a very, very long time. And like I got the opportunity to like go somewhere else where the standard was a lot higher, than where you know, like what mine was.
Yeah.
And I was able to see that and grow from that. And now, like, I'm above the, you know, like I would say like above those standards as well.
Yeah.
You know, and like that is what like makes me happy. Not only like in a job, but like in life as well.
Yeah.
And like that aspect has made me real happy, like with the job that I am now, like getting to serve like super different, you know, like clientele, or like talking to like different people and like having different interactions, just because, you know, you're able to do so in that environment is amazing. And getting to do that for a job, you know, super awesome. Yeah. Super, super awesome. What you know, what are your guys' you know, last minute job wise though?
Job wise, it's like still figuring out a lot of things, because I just graduated from college.
Congrats,
so,
man.
Thank you.
Congrats to you.
So it's like once you finish, it's because you're just so in routine of school, like so used to that routine, that once you're done, you're like, oh shit, like it actually, like it didn't hit me till like, because I finished in December, like middle of December. It didn't hit me till like February, where I'm like, oh fuck, like I'm actually done.
Yeah.
It was like towards the end of January, it's when everyone else was going back to school. And I'm like, holy shit, like I'm not going back. Like what's gonna happen now? And that's like that feeling was much more scarier than moving out. Crazy to think, because like I said, I've been so used to this such routine of like Monday through Thursday school, or Monday through Friday, like for like 10 plus years, that out of nowhere just stops. What am I supposed to do? Like work, like forever? Like that's why I'm trying to figure out some other things in my life to be in a better position. So that's a huge major thing that's happened in my life, and I'm super grateful and happy for it. And I'm about to do the ceremony next month. Gonna celebrate it. Maybe we'll get some footage for that.
We are definitely gonna get some footage for that.
Yeah,
but none after 10 p.m. when the free drinks start coming around.
The party starts happening, bro. Woo.
You Drew?
Oh, I don't need to talk about Olive Garden. I'm good.
That's Olive Garden.
No, but yeah, life's been good though. Outside of that, you know, it's like obviously there's so many things right now just outside of obviously Olive Garden is just still like just the constant kind of income that I'm kind of just used to each week. But it's like obviously we have so many ideas together that I hope that are gonna be able to like flourish into something. But it's like I also have my mom with real estate, you know, and it's like I still have my real estate license that I haven't gotten yet, but I'm still taking classes for, you know, so it's like I still have that in like the books, and it's like I have my older brother that I'm spending a lot more time with right now, and he already has his degree, and I'm not sure I want to say it's a business degree. I'm not exactly sure what it's in, but it's like a lot of the stuff that he does, it's like there's good money in that too, you know. It's like I'm learning a lot of stuff from him, and it's like he has knowledge on investing, and it's like just stuff like that. It's like we have more conversations on. And my dad he just got a new company startup with one of his old bosses, and I was like, that's great money, you know.
Dude,
so it's like
that's
so scary too.
Oh dude, but
so
you know what
scary.
though, but these guys are like big
top
guys.
notch.
They're top notch. They got like investments behind them that they're settled, you know. They're good, bro, so they're chilling. And so it's like all it is just up from there for him. And so that's just like, but it's another opportunity to go and work over there.
Some Wolf of Wall Street shit.
Nah, but it's like, so it's like there's so many things like up ahead. It's like I even talked to you guys today about being a pilot. I think would be so cool. It's like just at some point getting my pilot's license. Yeah, I think it'd be great, dude.
No,
Brian and I will fly you around. Don't worry.
Dude, no.
He'll drive you, or he'll fly you there, and I'll fly you back.
I'll drive you there. He'll fly you back.
Look, I don't get nervous when I'm actually flying, right? But the idea of it, of being in a metal cage in the air, like
Bro,
15, 20,000 feet, like I'm putting it on paper, how it sounds, and that terrifies me.
Okay, put on paper how many people lived.
What does that? No. I'm not saying that I'm scared I'm gonna die. I'm just saying the idea of it is fucking terrifying. It's the same thing as being stuck in the middle of the ocean. Yeah. Or being in a boat. Bro, in the middle of the ocean.
Your comparisons are so bad.
Dude, no.
Yeah, but I know what you're getting at. Like,
no. No. I like my safe place here. Like being in the middle of the woods.
We had this conversation. Would you rather take on the bear in the woods or a shark in the ocean?
Come on.
Yeah, it's like those are both like scary, but being in water and not knowing what's under you, I think is even scarier.
Oh, dude, yeah. And then you showed us that video.
Oh, bro, yeah.
Oh,
It's like
man.
there's so many.
Anything underwater or underneath you, anything that is bigger than you underwater
dude,
is
I would
scary.
get terrified when I'd be at the beach and like,
Alligators,
see me
bro.
touch me.
Alligators, dude. No.
Dude, they're dinosaurs. What the
Yeah, that's how you kidding me, bro?
Nah, fuck that. Like, for me, like, although I say that I want to go somewhere naturey, but like the woods or shit like that genuinely scares me. Because when I
Yes.
went to the Dreamville Festival last year, and we were in North Carolina, and it's very, very woodsy. And our Airbnb was like on a hill. So, but the whole backyard was like the downhill part.
Yeah.
So it was really, really long down. And there was a gate, and then past that gate was just like a mile of like thick trees. So you look outside, you don't know where your gate is, right? You could see the trees, like the gaps of it because of the moonlight. Dude, our fucking, because I went with Chente, and our back door was broken.
Nah, bro.
So literally the fucking Airbnb host left a piece of plywood next to the door.
Oh, no.
And then so we had to
Yeah,
like
bro.
lock it like that.
Nah. That's
should
like some
be-
cabin in the woods
Yeah.
type
Dude,
of
no.
shit,
And
dude.
then like at 2 a.m, it was a thick piece of plywood fell. I think it was windy, so
Yeah.
it fell.
Nah,
That's
bro.
scary.
Somebody was trying to break in.
Dude, I
100%.
fucking, oh my, dude, no. No, bro, just,
Yeah, man. Dude, the woods are so tough. The last time I went to Big Bear for my birthday, my 21st birthday, I
See,
was scared.
I like it. I like Big Bear because there's
Yeah,
so
but,
much
like, in the day.
civilization. No, but it's like so much civilization. Like the lake in, like Big Bear Lake,
Yeah, Big Bear Lake.
you go across from it, there's houses. You go on the other side, there's houses and stores.
Yeah.
You go back, there's like a Ralph's. It's like,
Go to Utah. No, there's definitely not.
no.
Utah's a little more spread out. Mammoth is a little more spread out, bro. If you go to places like that, it's a lot scarier than Big Bear is for sure.
Like thinking that your neighbor is like a mile away. I don't know, bro.
yeah, bro.
Just no.
I know. Our neighbor's like 3 feet away.
Oh.
Even I get scared here. Are you kidding me? We have some
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, we've had like
Yeah.
fucking paranormal shit.
Oh, man.
I don't know if like things have like someone died here or something, but fucking hey, man. Like, See,
It's been scary.
it's like-
sometimes.
because I think my mom asked me the other day. She's like, "Do you believe in spirits?" I'm like, "Look, I believe of the idea of them that there are there, but personally, I've never have a full blown like scary experience." Okay, like for example,
Until
okay,
a couple weeks ago.
so where my girl works, right? Back then in the basement, it's like a foster care now. Back then it used to be a hospital, like 40, 50 years ago. And the bottom is where they kept the corpses, like frozen, right? And she said that one time that's where where her workstation is, like the rec room, like where all the toys and everything for the kids. She said that she went down there. This is like 11 already when she's about to clock out. She went down there to go pick up her stuff, log out, turn off all the lights, and one of the toys turned on by itself. She said that she's never ran so quick out of that shit. And I'm like, see, I've never had that happen to me, but I do believe that it happened. You get me? Like, obviously, like,
I
you
feel
know,
that. No, I don't know. I understand that.
like, there's also this other video that I saw. It was like an abandoned like mine, you know? And in the mine, it's like the dude was like a mile in at least, right? And he had like this like really like light, like flashlight really strong. And there was chains from the fucking ceiling, and only one chain in the fucking like 40 of chains was swinging back and forth.
Oh, yeah. I think I saw that video.
Dude, come on. No.
Yeah, no.
No, fuck that.
You know what's also scary? What's that one sport where it's like you crawl in the caves? Cave crawling?
What the fuck?
Never heard of this before, bro.
You've never seen those
No.
YouTube videos?
No.
Or like
No.
those, bro, yes. There's
A
people.
sport?
There's people that go, like adrenaline junkies. There's people that go into the caves and like have like a flashlight like on
Uh-huh.
top of their head and crawl through the smallest spaces of the caves.
I know people do, but not for a sport. But just like I thought, just because
It's
people,
a, it's a
like,
sport. It's you call it a sport because it's adrenaline junkies.
Yeah.
is
but-
parachuting a sport?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
But yeah, so that
Okay.
yeah, and then like
Mm.
turn around and like in like the little hole and like dude.
There's a story where this guy got stuck. This guy got stuck
Bro,
upside down.
There's so
Nah,
many
bro.
stories just like that, bro.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Like, why are you gonna put yourself in a dangerous spot? I get it for the adrenaline, but
So-
Adrenaline's cool, bro, but adrenaline's scary.
Nah, but that's
You
true.
know.
Like I wouldn't do something off of like for
Dude, adrenaline, the way it makes you feel is scary.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. It's like
remember? So one of our homies, you can tell the brand talking.
What is it? Wait, no. What?
The Fernie story.
I don't remember. You could tell it, and then I'll remember, and then I'll continue it.
The breaking in.
Oh yeah. see what I'm saying? Like I can remember it, dude. So it was maybe like what I want to call it
A month ago.
Yeah, a month ago, 10:30, right? And Alex and I like to play on PlayStation, right? So we're playing Fortnite, and him and I are in a party along with our friend Extendo, and I see randomly that on my phone our friend Fernando, I missed a call from him, and he's calling me again, right? And I'm like, I answer the phone. I'm like, hey, dude, like, what's up? So like, sorry, I missed your call. What's going on? And like, very rapidly, he's like, bro, someone's trying to break into our house. And I'm like, dude, like, what's up? And he's like, yeah, like, so we have like something on the door, like like a door lock, like a handmade one, or like one that they bought. Yeah. That would tell you, if somebody's like at the door, like jiggling it. Mm-hmm. And like that was completely like off. He said that somebody was like trying to break it.
Like they were using force to like that caused it to fall off.
Yeah. And like bro. In his house, like it's just him and his wife and their cat.
Their cat, yeah.
Jeez.
Bro. It's like a what, 2-story?
Yeah, two-story. I think 3.
Oh, 3-story. Yeah.
No, but
I was
he's there, right? But he's there. And he's like, yeah, bro, like, can you like come over or something? Like, we need like some, like, I don't know what's going on. And he's cavalry. Like, he sounds like scared, he sounds like not like scared, but like he sounds like, like jittery. Yeah. Like he's like sounding, and he goes like, bro, like I have my bat with me, like, but that's the only thing I have. Like, I just, I would appreciate if you guys come over. And boom, bro, he lives maybe 6 minutes away, bro.
No, like 2 minutes of driving.
2 minutes of driving. Yeah. And then. We booked it out of there.
Sprinted.
We out of here, sorry. We booked it out of here, bro. Like maybe like fucking half shoes put on, like no jacket, nothing. We booked it, bro. We drive there over there quick, I luckily know like where to park and stuff, like their apartments. And we go running to their apartment, and we start like kind of like walking around, checking anything out, and
knives in hand.
Yeah, dude, like we weren't sure like what to expect.
Yeah, what you were going into.
Yeah. Because he has like an ex, or like I guess his wife has like an ex crazy roommate, right? And they had some deals, and they thought that it was her, like that there was something bad was gonna happen. Yeah. Like somebody was trying to get like forcefully inside.
And they've already had like an attempted break-in beforehand. Jeez. So it's not like a first-time thing.
And it's not like it's like a bad area. It's like it's 2 minutes away,
No,
it's like
it's where we live, like it's super. Okay, so where we live, there's like huge stadium.
You guys want another address?
No.
It's like right on that street,
So where we live, there's a huge, there's like a really popular stadium. And right there, the area around there, like super nice, luxurious apartments. And it's just well maintained, super clean, officers patrolling all the time. There's a hospital like right down the street. So it's like, it's really like popular, very well maintained, clean, right? No, like ghetto.
So if somebody is like trying to either break in or like, in there, it's because they have access to it, or it's like they know what they're looking for.
Exactly. Because here where we live, it's all gated too. So if someone's trying to break in somewhere, like they know how to get in.
Yeah,
you can't just like jump over it.
It's like apartment 34B looks nice. Let's go do that one. That's like
and it's literally smack in the middle, and there's like 5 other apartments right, like making a square around it. Like it's not that noticeable. It's not like if it's a corner one where you can make an easy runaway. Like it's dead as in the middle of like all apartments. So it could be seen if anyone's trying to get it. So it's like. It's not a great house to choose to break into.
Right. So now going back to that night, right? We go in there, and we see Fernie. Fernie's open the door, and we go up, and we like, man, like, what's up? Like anything else like happened? He's like, no. And like right now, I've just been, kind of trying to look outside the window, but nothing's going on. And we stayed there for maybe like another 15 minutes. Made sure everything was good, and then we're like, all right, man, like we're gonna head out, but like we're gonna do like one more kind of
One
sweep.
turn, yeah.
Yeah, like one more sweep around there. Fernie followed us out. You know, we did one more sweep with Fernie, and then we left. After that, like they packed up some of their stuff, you know, and they left to somewhere else, and that was that. But
I remember,
it was
I remember so clear because Brian, like we were driving back, but we were still looking around, like still looking for the person. So once we saw that no one was around, and keep in mind this is like on a weekday.
Yeah.
And a lot of people around us work 9 to 5, so everyone's asleep. Like the streets are dead empty.
Yeah.
And once we were like, all right, we're just gonna head back here. Once we get back here, I swear, for me personally, the adrenaline felt just like a switch, where just turned off, and I literally showed Brian, I was like shaking, like bro. Just like trembling.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's really scary, bro. It's scary. Dude, that story you guys were just telling me, though, I was like, waiting, bro. It's scary, dude.
Bro, we we never ran so fucking quick in our lives. And also, like, because where we live, there's a lot of, like, hallways. And you could hear someone just walking by. Yeah. Let alone just hear two fucking big ass footsteps.
well, he was loud. I was silent. I was sprinting like a gazelle.
Yeah, bro. Brian runs like a gazelle. Alex, you run like a rhino, bro. Boom, boom, boom.
With the chanclas just slapping.
Oh my god,
that's funny. Nah,
so, bro, that's scary though.
Yeah, sure. Dude.
See, so like that adrenaline feeling, like people chase that.
Yeah, no, I can't do that, bro.
Like
people that like bungee jump or that do that, like
yeah, bro.
sky.
I don't know. I don't know, bro. Bungee jumping is something else too. I don't think I'd do it ever. Jump. Skydiving, though, I would. Skydiving, I would. I don't know. Call me crazy.
Nah, dude.
No, really. I was gonna invite you actually.
Only if I have to. That's it.
You have to.
Yeah, if you have to jump out of a plane to like live, then yes.
Well, not even that, okay. But if I go into the career field that I want to go into, maybe I might have to do it.
Yeah. Just kidding. Never mind. I was gonna say something real stupid.
Oh my god.
No, okay. What about like those guys that like jump off cliffs and they're flying? They have like the suits that when they like.
Oh, like the wingsuits.
Yes. What about that, bro? That's scary.
That is scary, but that's cool.
You see how close some of the guys get to like these rocks? Oh, bro, no.
I would do the one indoors.
Yeah, the one indoors is cool, bro. You just in like
the
it's
just
like
a
little.
See, I just overthink like what if that should just malfunction?
Me too, bro. I thought about like what if it could just
fly up? There's a stop though.
I don't know if there's like a cushion.
There's no cushion, but
yeah, like
there's a roof, bro. You hit the roof.
Like okay, like I used to go on roller coasters and anything. Right now, I'm terrified of them.
No way, dude. No way.
I've seen too much shit happen, bro.
Final Destination 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. What? Huh? I was like Final Destination 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Dude, like
there's some of them that I won't go on anymore for sure.
Which like ones? The ones that like go like the pole, it just goes up.
Oh yeah. Well, come on,
bro. Did you see the video of the
you gotta stop watching these Twitter freaking Reddit ass videos, bro.
Are you kidding me, bro?
You guys gotta get off Reddit, man.
This kid was
like
12, bro, and he just slid right out of it and just.
Well, are you a little kid?
No, but
okay, then you're safe.
We're much more little than him.
He was 12 and chunky, bro. It's like,
bro, you're
what?
Probably got more size on him, you know.
Who knows, bro? I'm kind of like a 12-year-old that's kind of chunky. Who knows?
Nah, man.
Nah, yeah. There's certain things that I definitely won't do anymore.
Bro, come on.
Like I'll do it, but I'll be scared the whole time.
Yeah, Alex is like, I'm not a pussy, but like, you know.
I think you're gonna say like the Guardians of the Galaxy right at Disney or something.
No,
that one I'm always down for, bro. No, that
was. See, that was like secured, you know. It's not like out in the open.
That one's at Disney, so it's safe.
It's like Mickey Mouse is watching over me.
You don't want that, bro.
No, you definitely don't. Want
but you know what's funny? But I do like the adrenaline feeling when driving fast. That's a bad thing.
It is a bad thing.
That's such a terrible
thing. But how fast though?
But just go on a roller coaster.
How fast though?
The fastest? No, I can't.
Only in
only in Mexico. 65 max, bro. Yeah. 70 pushing it.
Speed limit, you know. How fast? Speed limit fast.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know. Some people are just super built different in that aspect.
I would love to be a NASCAR driver though. I like be able
not
to
NASCAR.
F1, dude.
Yeah,
they had
somewhere to.
They had that
fast.
F1 Long Beach. What was that in Long Beach this last weekend? had a F1 race out there. In Long Beach.
Really?
Yeah, dude. It looked pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I think two
Yeah.
of my homies went.
I bet you Robert went. No, it was F1, not NASCAR. But yeah,
It was
He still
it F1?
F1. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it looked cool, dude. So there's this guy.
Yeah, I
that,
think so. Yeah.
yeah, there's this guy that
It was
lives in
supercars.
Anaheim Hills that has a McLaren, and he was out there driving it like on the track. I don't know what he was doing out there, but I don't know him. But I followed him.
I don't know him.
He has a cool car, so I followed him. But he was driving on the track, and I was like, oh, it's kind of cool. But I don't know what it was.
I'm about to drive my
Little Camry, whip
yeah,
it.
Camry.
whip that shit.
Whipping it, bro.
I mean, if it's just like a pay thing, yeah, I'll pay to, go 100.
But like $500.
Yeah, to break my engine for going that fast.
All right. Oh well, speaking of new things, I did want to bring this up. How all three of us recently signed up for this like new gym in our area. All three of us really like working out. Health is wealth.
Health is wealth, baby.
And we just hated commercial gyms. I'm sorry, no shade to them, but just for me personally, when I'm starting to getting more and more into working out, I wanted to get space for it, and I don't have enough money to have my own gym. I mean, what's the next big thing?
One day.
A private gym. So we all three of us signed up to the new private gym. Shout out to Revival, in OC. It's probably one of the best decisions as of recently that I've made, like purchase-wise, that I made so far, because I'm extremely happy with it. I don't know if you guys want to touch on anything about that, because I know it's a new thing that all three of us did, like in the same like week span.
Yeah, I mean, so it's like for me, Brian and I used to work out together for years, 24-hour, you know? So
Planet too, no?
Yeah, they went to Planet. I was working at Planet Fitness for a while, and we went there. But it's like we had that routine where it's at least we were working out together. But it's like those gyms, it's like every single gym had like one thing that I liked about it, you know? And it was like just one reason why we'd go there. And it's like if it was a different day we were working out, we'd go to a different gym because I liked this thing there.
Yeah, I low-key, I like that, like, that little era, because like it'd be so random. Like it would be like Monday chest day, so casual. We'd go to like Irvine,
Yeah.
and then like for a back day we'd go to like
Anaheim
Chapman,
Hills,
yeah.
and then the next day we go to Chapman,
and then the other day Planet
That's so
Fitness,
annoying. That's so annoying.
Bro,
it's cool for you, but for me that's so annoying, man.
But it was just like that's just what we did though,
I get you.
that was. But again, like that goes back to like every gym has one thing that we liked, like it was one thing or like one machine or like you can use it. And now, I mean, for me, I was the last one to sign up for Revival.
Yeah.
But dude, it's been great.
The reason why I brought that up is Revival has everything that we like. It's like
and the people there too.
The culture there is so great.
The culture
it's
there,
like, there's so many people there that like are well known that it's like it's cool to be around, and it's like just having that vibe there, just cool. It's like there's definitely the few people that'll like record themselves and a little too extra, where they're like taking their shirts off and whatnot. But so you get that anywhere, it's like a private gym, so obviously like that stuff is like not welcome, but it's like a little more welcome than commercial gyms.
I see a lot of people like comment on that or feel different about it, just like how you just feel different about it. It's never bothered me,
dude. Okay, so I'll give you a perfect example of what really bothers me. Okay. So today, I was in my apartment gym.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. So I went to go work out chest, right? And they have cables, they have dumbbells, like a few things to use, and so there's not many.
Very limited, yeah.
There was a group of 4 kids that were in there. 2 of them were like just sitting on like machines stretching out, and then 2 of them had their shirts off, and they would do a set, and then they'd like pose and flex and take a picture. And they would do like another 3 reps, and then they'd pose, flex, and take a picture. And then 2 other kids came in after them doing the exact same thing. They took their shirts. They were like 10 years old. I'm like, what are we doing? And
That's
it's like,
funny.
bro, and there was all the machines that I needed to use. And they were literally like no shirts on, like on the machines. And I'm like, guys, that's disgusting. Like, come on, bro.
Okay, yeah.
Like, what are we doing? It's like, it's an apartment gym,
Yeah. Like, from what I've seen in Revival, is like when they take off their shirt and
She's
everything.
so mad at the fucking 10-year-old kids.
Bro, dude, I wanted to like throw his. I swear. I'm like, what are you doing working out, bro? I'm trying to be all healthy. Go
like,
back.
I could see it in his eyes just building up, dude.
I was sitting there mean mugging these fucking. I'm sitting there mean mugging these kids, dude. I'm like, do my dumbbell, and I'm staring at them between sets.
I was going, dude. That's so funny, dude.
That's so puff up your chest. Are you gonna use that?
Yeah. Bro. Make my voice all deep. Hey, get off my machine, guys.
Hey, I got next set. Come on.
Dude, but it's like, so my point was like at Revival or like other private gyms, it's like, you'll see guys do that.
And they're swole.
To an extent. Well, to an extent. It's like, there's definitely a few guys that I've seen, like when the homie, like Juan or the owners aren't there, it's like, they'll take advantage of some stuff, and it's like, come on, guys.
That's the part that's fucked up. Like they take shit from the fridges, or when they leave their weights around.
Yeah, and it's like,
dude, the gym.
Respectful, dude.
It's a private gym. Look, the gym is small. It's private, but it's amazing. Like I love it, but it's already so small, and you're gonna leave fucking weights everywhere.
Dude, yeah.
Like don't do that.
It's
like one, it's not even your space.
No,
you know.
The thing about it's great too is the owners are always there. You know, it's like he's there, putting in new equipment, cleaning it up, or training there, or with people training
like
other people,
or training or
and
working
it's like
out.
he's there every single day. From like he's there at 6 a.m. sometimes. He's there till like 10 p.m. sometimes.
I've seen him
like,
at 10, 11.
Yeah, and it's like he's there all the time, and it's like makes it the gym better. Like he just got that new squat rack or squat machine that's like I've never seen before, which is so sick, you know. So it's like he's always getting things to make it cooler.
Yeah,
but
and then they have like
people that like
posters of bodybuilders too.
Yeah, exactly. But
sick.
people don't appreciate it still, and it's like dude,
it's a true
like,
gem. It's literally a true gem.
There hasn't been something like that in OC.
Big celebrities have already, not big celebrities, but like big influencers have gone. Like I see JPG, he's gone there already too. Yeah, and then we see the Strength Cartel guys.
Strength Cartel goes there.
Joey
Swole's an active member there.
Yeah, so it's like dude, bro, like like we're around those fucking people. You get me? Like fucking shit. Like that's fucking sick as shit.
It's cool because it's like you'll like see the machine like when you're about to use it, and there's like 6 plates on each side, and it's like I know one. I know who was using this, you know.
Yeah. And then you're like, fuck, I have to take them.
You
off.
think it's like where they
stack? I really gotta take all these off now? Hold on, I gotta put the 25 on. It's like,
what the fuck is the 10?
No, but it's definitely cool. You know, it's like it makes working out certain things fun again. You know, because like when you're out at a commercial gym, sometimes it's like it gets boring. It's like there's like the one, like when I was out in the Costa Mesa one, we're just working out for a while. It's like there's one day that I liked, and it was just chest day because I liked the chest machines. But it's like every other day, it's like the back day wasn't that fun. You know, it's like I didn't enjoy it. It's like the legs weren't that fun. You know, it's like this one is like everything is just fun to work out, and so it's like I'm excited for back day, chest day, legs. You know, it's like everything's just fun right now. So it's nice to have that training be like a priority again and just be fun again.
Definitely, if you're in if you're in a place in your life where you could. Because it is pricey, but I've heard that like it's like a competing price with like 24 hours.
Yeah,
it's like
almost the same. I was spending price. Just about as much as 24 hours, if not more. So
and it's like obviously you're not gonna get the luxurious things like the sauna and the fucking pool. But how often do you really use that? In my opinion, how often do you use the massage chair at fucking Planet Fitness?
I mean, when you get free tokens,
nah, dude, that was a hookups for that.
So if you're in an opportunity, if you're in a chance in your life to do it. Definitely do it. I recommend any private gym that you could find. Like even help your the local person. I don't know if Juan's exactly from Santa Ana. I think he is, but like, hey, that's his business. Like help him out.
It's not for everybody though. I will say because there are some people that do like commercial gyms. If you're if you go to the gym like 3 times a week, or it's like you'll have a cardio day and then an upper body day, then a leg day. It's like no, but it's like commercial gyms are great for that because it's like they have all the stuff you can utilize, like the saunas or like. The fact that there's a million treadmills there, the fact that it's like because at private gyms we have like 6 pieces of cardio equipment, so it's like it's kind of hard to get on there sometimes if
like
it's
8 chest pieces.
Exactly. So it's like
they're the best.
But
oh my god!
If you're like purely into your training and you love training, definitely find a private gym because it'll be beneficial.
Or you just want like a different environment or get into a different mindset.
Yeah, that too.
Definitely huge recommendation.
Yeah, because even if like for people that are doing something outside of just lifting like bodybuilders or just doing anything like that, it's like you can go in there and have like a cardio day where you're like you can find your one treadmill and just do that for an hour and then go. But it's a different environment being in a place like that than walking scanning your little tag at a commercial gym.
Hearing Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
You know,
it's like
Harry
Channel
Styles,
64,
It's
and, then
different,
and then the office right next to it, the
yeah,
TV.
exactly. It's like at this gym they got bodybuilding like on the wall.
Yeah,
you know,
then the
just everywhere.
bodybuilding, like YouTube
videos
videos
on
on
Coleman squatting 100
yeah,
pounds.
fucking
So it's cool. It's
screaming,
cool.
yeah, buddy. So yeah,
it smells like beef because everybody's cooking their meals in the
Everybody's warming the
microwave.
meals, and they got 2 bathrooms in there, and it's like a tiny room, and it's like smells like
Dude,
shit everywhere.
bro, I was like fucking working out, and I'm like, I told Brian, I'm like, dude, it smells like food or Fritos. Like what? And we were right next to the door, and it's like open to the street.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I was looking in the street. I'm like, who the fuck is like cooking right next to the?
It's one of the guys
street
when they warm up their beef, dude. That's what it is.
Yeah, and then I look, cause we're at the far end, so then I look at the other end, and I just see like the microwave door open.
Bro.
I was like, no.
I know exactly who's
They,
food
they
it
have
is.
like this little like school chair, and you see this big ass fucking guy
They have
looking
a
up,
little
eating his
school
fucking-
chair, and I think it's awesome, bro. It's like the
It's
whole
so
vibe is so
comfy.
cool.
Dude, I
yeah.
cracked my back on that the other day. Oh my god, that shit was godlike. Oh,
So-
dude, that was nice.
No, but that's been a fun change in our life.
Yeah, it's honest. Yeah, it's actually impacted me a lot personally, and I feel like us in general too,
Yeah.
because just the environment and just the mindset there. So huge recommended. Shout out to Revival. We
Yeah,
love
true shout
going
out.
there. Everyone there, just pick up your fucking weight.
Yeah, and everybody knows Revival. You know, like surprisingly, like we went to the Costa Mesa store, right? We went to a nutrition shop in Costa Mesa.
Called Macro Culture. Shout out to them. Dude, nicest fuck. I don't know your name. I'm sorry, but Australian.
Kyle, I believe. I
Kyle,
don't know his last name.
Nicest fucking guy
Yeah,
ever,
very
bro.
nice.
Fucking dope as fuck. But sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I don't know. I was I was waiting for you to finish the story because I kind of forgot about it.
No, but I've yet to go there. But I knew you guys
Go.
had gone. But I talked to the guy a bit, just interacted with him at the gym, and he's just very nice and genuine dude. He
Super
seems like he's cool.
informative.
Yeah, very cool
Yeah,
guy.
Yeah.
we went there, we visited him, and like he gave us so much information about like the kind of proteins, you know, like the kind of BCAAs that we were
Yeah, and
needing
I think
to
he's in a
do.
prep-
Pre-workout.
He's in a
Yeah.
prep right now too. I think for himself
Yeah.
for men's physique. So good luck with that.
So
That's
shout out
awesome.
to him
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, we had like a 15-minute conversation at the end, and like we bought, you know, like a lot of stuff that he recommended, and so far it's been great. He gave us the like Shaker's cup, you know, like that we were like looking for, you know, like
Yeah.
he saw me looking at it. He's like, you know what, man, like let's
He's
give
like,
you guys some Shaker cups, you know. I was
Dude,
like,
yeah.
and like just like small gestures like that, you know, like that. It really means that, you know, like that he cares and like he shows, you know, he's more than welcome to the, you know, like talking about it and sharing his knowledge.
Yeah, so shout out to Macroculture Revival. If you guys can go check them out, they're dope as fuck. Just search them up on Instagram. You'll Macro Culture and then Revival Fitness. You'll search them up on Instagram. So definitely
dope.
check them out. So pretty good about this, right?
Yeah, it's good to be back. I mean, shoot, this is
100%.
fucking.
Hopefully you see more from us. And anyone have any ideas, just let us know.
Oh yeah, obviously it's
topics?
like we're gonna have this on a weekly basis again. We're gonna plan to have a day for filming and a day for editing, so we can kind of get everything rolling each week and hopefully get everything out on the same days.
No more school for me, so I'm good
I
now.
know, man.
Fuck,
Yeah, so
dude.
basically Alex is gonna run this for now.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like, what are we gonna blame it
Nah,
on now,
if
dude?
If we
I
blow
know.
up, bro, I better get all the credit.
Alex gets 33% of the credit.
But anyways, whoever tuned in back to the first episode back again, I don't know, we're gonna call this the third, fourth episode. Right?
Yeah,
This
this is the
this is a
revival
fresh-
episode.
Revival, a fresh start.
Fresh start. Yeah,
You know,
bro.
beef with 10-year-olds.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, always
But
beef with those
seriously,
10-year-olds.
like whoever made it this far, like seriously, thank you guys. Like appreciate it. We're on still very new to this, so just hang in there with us and much love.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Love you guys.